Hi, I'm Emily Richards, and today we're doing a grilled chicken with tomato marmalade and an onion and tomato compote. Absolutely delicious and a fun way to serve up Canadian chicken. We're using one of my favorite cuts today, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, a wonderful family meal and showcasing lots of great Canadian ingredients. I think chicken goes beautifully with great ingredients like fresh herbs that will soon be in the gardens, and not to mention tomatoes, garlic, and onions. You simply can't go wrong. Now, how much chicken are you eating? On average, Canadians eat about 80 pounds per person per year. And why wouldn't you? It's an excellent source of protein, great B vitamins, not to mention it's absolutely delicious. We're going to start off with our tomato marmalade. You need a saucepan, and I'm using 3 vine ripened tomatoes. We're going to reduce this so that it can create that lovely, sweet, and kind of tangy flavor that marmalade offers up. So to do that, we need some brown sugar. And also, I'm going to use some rice vinegar. I'm just using rice vinegar that is a natural rice vinegar. It's not seasoned at all, so it doesn't have any sugar or salt. Okay, so we want to bring this to the boil, give it a little stir, and it will start to smell magical right away. Our pot has started to boil, so we can add the rest of our ingredients. We're going to add some fresh herbs. I have some chopped fresh thyme, garlic, one of my favorite ingredients, and some salt. I'm going to give it a good stir, and then I just want to let this boil gently. So you'll have to reduce the heat for a little bit, and it may take about half an hour, about 30 minutes, because we want this to thicken and reduce. So I'm just going to turn down the heat a bit. So I want some gentle bubbles in there, and I'm going to keep an eye on this as it cooks. While our tomato marmalade is simmering away, we're going to get our onion and tomato compote going. I've already turned my oven to 400 degrees and lined my baking sheet with parchment paper. I have 3 vine-ripened tomatoes that I've cut into wedges, 8 wedges each, and an onion that I've also cut into wedges. This is going to give us a nice chunky compote. And what I want to do is add about a tablespoon of canola in there. And I'm also, this is where our fresh herbs are going to come through. We're adding 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped oregano. And I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley, one of my favorite fresh herbs. Now, I did chop a little bit extra because we do want to add some color and flavor to our chicken. So I'm going to save about a tablespoon for our chicken. And then I'm going to also add lots of fresh garlic just to get that wonderful flavor. All right, let's stir up our tomatoes and onion, all those fresh herbs. There we go. And we're going to spread this onto our baking sheet. Make sure you get all the garlic and herbs out of the bowl. Spread them out. Not only are the tomatoes and onion going to pick up a golden brown color, they're going to roast up, get really soft and tender, and bring out their natural sweetness. It's going to add a wonderful texture and flavor combination to the chicken. All right, let's get our chicken ready for the grill. We're going to use some canola oil, just about a tablespoon. And remember that parsley I saved? It's going to go into this bowl right here. That's going to add a nice little bit of color and flavor to our chicken. And we are using Canadian chicken. We are using boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Again, so great to make for family meals. One of our favorites in my house. I'm going to add them to my bowl and make sure they're coated well. And all chicken in Canada is grain fed, so you know you're getting a very high quality product. There we go. All my chicken's in. I just want to make sure that it's coated really nicely with the oil and the parsley. And if you had some extra oregano, you could definitely add a little bit of that in here, or even some chopped fresh thyme would be absolutely delicious. All right, that's all coated, ready for the grill. I'm going to give my compote a stir as it's reducing nicely, and it smells amazing in here. I can't wait to show you what it looks like. Once the marmalade is done, we're going to actually take some of that and put it into our chicken before we head to the grill. All right, we're outside ready to grill, and my tomato marmalade is ready to serve out. So it's nice and thick. I'm going to spoon it out into my bowl here so you can see how nice and thick it is. It's almost like a different style of ketchup is a good way to think about it. All right, so I've taken that out and I'm going to take 3 tablespoons and add it to our chicken thighs. And that is the chicken thighs that we put that parsley and a little bit of canola oil in. There's 3 tablespoons. The rest we're going to save because we're going to put that on top when we're ready to serve. Okay, so just toss that chicken with the marmalade, and the aroma is wonderful. It's going to offer up that nice little tang, sweetness that marmalade does. And I've already heated my grill to medium-high heat, and I've given it a light spray with canola oil. There we go. And we're ready for the grill. So try to keep them all in the same area. And if you have any hot spots, be aware of that because you definitely don't want to have any chicken cook a little faster than the rest. You can hear that sizzle. And once all the chicken is on, you're going to close the lid and we're going to come back and check it in about 5 minutes. All right, our chicken's grilling away and I've taken out the tomatoes and onions from the oven, nice and golden brown and tender. And now it's time to get our chicken ready off the grill. I've got a new set of tongs, which is always great. You should always have 2 pairs of tongs when you're grilling, one for the raw chicken, one for the cooked chicken to come off. And I'm going to take a peek. There's going to be some great grill marks. Before I take the chicken off the grill, I definitely want to make sure that they're the right temperature. I'm looking for 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So just insert your thermometer into the thickest part of the chicken thigh and make sure you don't go all the way through to the other side. And 165 it is. It's perfect, ready to come off the grill. So I have a clean plate and I'm just going to take those chicken thighs right off the grill. I don't know about you, but my mouth is watering. There we are. Some beautiful grilled chicken thighs. So let's put a plate together so we can get ready to taste. All right, let's put a plate together. I'm going to start off with those wonderful roasted tomatoes and onion. You can see that they've absorbed all that fresh herb and garlic. So just put a few of those on the bottom. That's our base for our chicken thighs. And then I'm going to take 2 of these chicken thighs, cross it over top just like that. And then of course, I'm going to spoon a little bit more of that tomato marmalade on top, just to kind of add that little bit of added sweetness, just like that. And if you happen to have some extra herbs kicking around, why not use them up? Garnish your plate, make it look great, because you know if it looks great, people are going to love and enjoy this. This grilled chicken recipe is fabulous to make on a great sunny day out on the grill to enjoy with your family, and it uses some great Canadian ingredients. I hope you enjoy.